Use of Fuel Pass app in fuel distribution being conducted on trial basis at 2 pumps in capital. If initiative successful, gradually it will be expanded to all pumps. Chartered accountants must become strategic advisors to organizations in addition to efficiently completing financial accounting, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Zohiruddin Shopon. Selling and submission of nomination forms for reserved women's seats of Sangsad going on in festive mood at BNP's central office at Noya Palton continue till April 12th. Ceasefire talks between US and Iran begin in Islamabad of Pakistan. US Vice President J.D. Vance and Iran Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf leading delegations of their respective countries. Pakistan Navy rescues 18 sailors including Bangladeshis from Arab Sea. And 15-member squad announced with Mehdi Hassan Miraj as captain for first 2 matches of 3-match ODI series against New Zealand. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is Upama Shaha with you, welcoming you to the news at 10. You have just had the headlines, now moving on to the details. A pilot program of the QR code-based Fuel Pass app is underway to ensure discipline and transparency in fuel distribution. The number of users is gradually increasing in this initiative, which has started at 2 filling stations in the capital. Fuel distribution through the app is currently ongoing at the Trust filling station in Tejgaon, Dhaka. From today, the program has also been launched at the Sonar Bangla filling station in Asad Gate. Customers can now register via their website and receive fuel according to their allocated quota by scanning a QR code. This reduces the chance for excess fuel collection and brings greater discipline to the overall process. Officials say that this digital method is enhancing transparency in fuel distribution and making monitoring easier. However, it may initially pose some challenges for elderly users or those less familiar with technology. Meanwhile, monitoring across the country has been strengthened to ensure discipline in the energy sector. According to the Energy and Mineral Resources Division, from March 3rd to April 7th, a total of 469,042 litres of illegally stockpiled fuel were recovered through enforcement drives. During the same period, more than 7,000 operations were conducted and over 3,000 cases were filed. Information and Broadcasting Minister Zohiruddin Shopon has urged chartered accountants to become strategic advisors to organizations alongside efficiently carrying out financial accounting tasks. He made the call this morning at the 22nd convocation ceremony of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Bangladesh ICAB held at a hotel in the capital. The convocation speaker was Professor Salimullah Khan of the Department of History at North-South University. At the event, certificates were awarded to students who completed the CA course between 2023 and 2025. In his address as chief guest, the Information Minister also urged chartered accountants to develop skills in line with emerging technologies. The government has allocated 300 crore taka for excavating the Zia Sharni Canal under the Dhaka South City Corporation DSCC and reconnecting it with the Buriganga River in a planned manner, said State Minister for Local Government Mir Shahi Alam. He added that the project work will begin from July, funded by the City Corporation. The minister made these remarks this morning while visiting the Zia Sharni Canal and Kutub Khali Canal in the Kadomtoli area. He further said that excavation work on the canals will start after the upcoming monsoon season, while cleaning activities have already begun. He also stated that all canals in Dhaka will be recovered and a list of encroachers will be prepared for taking action against them. On the day, DSCC Administrator Abdul Salam and Member of Parliament for Dhaka Port Tanvir Ahmed Robin along with other officials of the South City Corporation also inspected the Zia Sharni Canal. Selling and submission of nomination forms for BNP party candidates for reserved women's seats of Songshad continued for second consecutive day today. On this occasion, a festive mood was prevailing at BNP Central Office at Noya Polton in Dhaka. Selling and submission of nomination forms will be concluded tomorrow. In the allocation of reserved women's seats of Songshad, BNP-led Alliance gets 36 seats, Jamaati Islami Alliance 13 seats and independent candidates will get 1 seat. On the second day of nomination form sales, BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi said that women leaders who were actively involved in past movements and struggles would be considered as the most deserving candidates. He expressed hope that competent women leaders would represent both the party and the country effectively in Songshad. After a long wait, there is widespread enthusiasm among women leaders to secure their representation in Songshad. Nomination seekers also expressed their commitment, stating that if elected, they would dedicate themselves to the welfare of the people and country. Consumers and concerned citizens have alleged that dishonest traders are attempting to create an artificial shortage of edible oil in recent days in order to drive up prices. However, dealers and retailers deny the allegation, insisting that there is no actual shortage in the market and that supply remains sufficient. They said misinformation about a supply crisis has led to confusion, prompting many consumers to panic buy more oil than necessary. They have urged the public to remain cautious and avoid unnecessary buying. A visit to Karwan Bazar, the capital's main wholesale and retail market, shows that edible oil supply is mostly normal. Traders said they are getting slightly less oil from dealers than needed, but bottled soybean oil is still being sold at the government set price. In contrast, loose oil prices have increased beyond the set rate. The price of loose soybean and palm oil has risen by 10 to 20 taka per litre. Consumers allege that a group of traders is manipulating the market through various pretexts. They have called for stricter government action against dishonest businessmen. All the products are available. Observers believe stronger government monitoring is needed to prevent artificial shortages and rising prices. Now, international news.